Yeah. Well, I went through that where, um, being the stubborn male, letting my ego take control of everything. I was more, well, I'm just going to have to deal with this, and it took me a long time to sort of number one recognize the fact that I did need help, and then number two was where am I going to get that help from? Because a lot of the people that I knew, I just didn't see them being able to have the capacity to actually help. And I ended up seeing a counselor, more, I guess she would be a counselor, social worker. And like I dealt with stuff, and it seems kind of foolish now, but I couldn't drive past the hospital where Deborah passed away because it brought back, you know, brought back those memories. And it took a while for us to try some different types of therapies and stuff like that to be able to get us to a stage where I could actually drive past the hospital and not break down and cry.
Absolutely. And I get that. I 100% get that. Um, I am religious, and my mom, I swear, she traumatized me so bad with my dad's death, the way she handled things. But I apologize. We have a visitor from one of the cats. So for our entertainment, this is Orlando. Hello, Orlando. Hello, world.
Hello.
And you can go and not disturb our broadcast here. So if anyone has any doubts about how real this is, case in point.
There you
Hello,
go. Yeah.
Orlando. Anyway, what I was saying is that, like you, my grief became very strongly associated with a building for a while. In the place where was our place of worship, I could not be in that space without breaking down every single time. It was for a year or two. It affected me that badly, and I never spoke about it. I don't know that anyone truly knew or understood, including my family. My husband might have understood, but that aside, it took me a very long time before I could be in that space um, without hello Orlando, without having that reaction. He's our
Yeah.
comic relief tonight in all this grief. We needed a little
That's good.
levity, so we
Yeah.
got our comic relief there. Oh, but yes, yeah, it's amazing how our minds and even our bodies, because I muscle memory,
Yeah.
um, are affected by that.
And I don't want to take us down the spiritual path, but I end up with a lot of exposure to that space, and it's just continued. Like I had one here the last couple nights that was it was pretty interesting. Like it was very, how you see sometimes you see those pictures of a spiritual figurine, we'll call it,
Hmm.
in the white and just with the glowing dark, or not glowing dark, glowing light and white light and that. Yeah, well, I experienced that this past week. But I don't know. The only thing I can think of was I had not done my prayer routine because I do a prayer routine every night. I hadn't done it, and I think this was a friendly reminder to smarten up and get back on the train and deal with it.